The air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat, the soil we live on. Nature provides us with vital goods and services. Healthy ecosystems are our most valuable asset. Africa is richly endowed with natural wealth. More than 7,000 conservation areas across the continent are the cornerstones for protecting Africa's natural assets. They provide space for nature to thrive, but they are also intimately linked to African societies. 30% of all Africans, 370 million people, live in close neighborhood to a conservation area. Conservation areas influence human well-being and societal progress far beyond their boundaries. But the value of nature for societies and economies is often invisible and remains underestimated. And yet, key economic sectors in Africa depend on the natural assets that conservation areas protect. Conservation areas secure drinking water and water supply for energy production from hydropower. Protected watersheds feed 40 of Africa's 50 largest drinking water reservoirs and 8 of the largest hydropower facilities in East Africa. They recharge groundwater, reduce sediment flows, and ensure better water quality. Conservation areas make cities more livable and resilient. They provide green infrastructure for over 1,200 cities in Africa, cleaning the air, cooling temperatures, offering space for leisure and education. Conservation areas save lives and keep people healthy. They act as natural barriers to protect African citizens against storms and floodings. They can play a big role in preventing the spread of zoonotic diseases such as Ebola by reducing human exposure to virus-transmitting species. And they are a rich source of medicine. Conservation areas sustain food systems. More than a quarter of Africa's cropland area is located inside conservation areas or within only 10 kilometers distance. Pollination, genetic diversity, reduced soil erosion, improved water supply, and stable local climatic conditions are essential for food production and not replaceable by affordable technologies. Conservation areas are valuable for entire societies. They are safeguards for food, water, and energy security, and for other societal priorities. But Africa's protected natural assets are at risk. In 40 African countries, at least 25% of conservation area land is degrading. Africa's natural wealth is eroding. Business as usual is not an option. We need to put a spotlight on the societal importance of conservation areas. They are critical for protecting biodiversity, but also for providing vital ecosystem services and public goods. We need to understand conservation areas as ecological backbones of healthy and productive landscapes. They need to be managed to ensure the well-being of people today and of future generations. And we need to recognize that ultimately, African societies rely on the stewardship and sustainable use of their natural wealth, both inside and outside conservation areas. Conservation needs to evolve from an environmental issue to a sustainable development issue. It needs to play a key role for more resilient, prosperous, and equitable societies.